What's up, Leafs Nation? Welcome back to another game preview. I'm Zack Phillips, and today we're going to be taking a look at game number 19 of the Toronto Maple Leafs regular season as they play host to the 9-7-1 Edmonton Oilers. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl come to town here tonight. Taylor Swift, not the only superstar in the city here as we go head-to-head with the Edmonton Oilers. I'm not really sure what to expect from this Leafs team here tonight because this traditionally is what game you should probably get up for. It's Saturday night, hockey night in Canada. The Oilers are in town, but you've got no Matthews. Max Domi missed the last couple of practices. He's banged up, which makes sense, honestly, at this point, given how he's produced over the last little while. To find out that he is injured is not overly surprising. We saw him in the last couple of games on a few different occasions take a hit or fall down, get tripped, whatever it was, and be slow to get up, slow to get to the bench, slow reactions after the fact. So finding out that he is injured is not that shocking, really. But he will go here tonight. So really, really testing center depth for this team here. I still do feel like this Leafs team will come prepared to play against Edmonton, just based on the fact that Marner has now stepped up in these games with Matthews out. Nylander and Tavares have been really good. Matthew Nyes has risen to the occasion numerous times here over this last stretch without the big dog. I am not overly worried. I don't feel like this is going to be getting blown out of the arena here tonight. If it is, then holy crap, the post-game show will be pretty exciting for people absolutely losing their minds in the chat, considering the up and down week, 2 weeks, I guess, that has gone on over the last little while. So look forward to seeing that, what would happen if that were to be the case. But otherwise, I'm excited about this one. I'm excited to get to watch McDavid and Draisaitl. I'm excited to get to watch this team finally put up just on the main stage against this team and go head to head with a group that went to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. Put things to the test. We've seen this defensive effort that has kind of been filtered through the entire lineup. How much better that they've been playing defensively. How little they're allowing. Is that going to work here tonight against an Oilers team? Can't wait to find out. Let's take a look at what we've got for lines here because we do have some slight changes. Obviously, there we're going to see first and foremost John Tavares between Mitch Marner and Bobby McMann. Saw these lines in the last game. I think that this is probably the right way to go about it. Johnny played incredible in the last one as well. McMahon is able to capitalize on that with Tavares stepping up and making some incredible plays. So McMahon gets on the board. Marner looked good yet again, scores the tying goal in that game. Then the second line here, Max Domi, yet again, still, as I mentioned off the top, banged up, but he is going to be the center between Nylander and Domi. Or Nylander and Nyes, sorry. I feel like this line, it could get rocking. It could be really, really good. It struggled early in the game against Washington the other day. In the first period, they basically got their teeth kicked in defensively. They were outshot, outchanced, outgenerated, everything. I wonder how much of that has to do with Domi being banged up and not being at 100%, and how much it might just have to do with the makeup of this line and maybe them just not fitting the best together. Third line, this is where one of the changes comes. Nick Robertson in, Alex Steeves out for this game. Hey, Robertson, you want to show that you deserve to be in the lineup? You want to show that you deserve to be playing on a nightly basis? Show us here. You're going to go up against the Oilers, put our depth to the test. We've had so many issues with the bottom six here over the last little while, not scoring goals, not producing. You think you're a goal scorer? You think you're a guy who can get on the board? Show us, because you haven't really so far to start this season. Tonight is an opportunity to change that. You come back in the lineup, Steeves goes out. Okay, let's see what you can do. Fourth line, Dewar, Lorentz, Reeves. This is going to be a forechecking machine, hopefully. I would just assume these guys are going to put tons of pressure on the Oilers' defense and basically hammer away at them here tonight. I feel like this could just be a complete and utter chaos line that we see from this group. So I don't know. I don't expect pretty much anything offensively with these guys, but yeah, defensively, hopefully, forechecking, hopefully, through the roof from that fourth line there. That is your forward lines. The one I'm most excited to see here tonight is Marner, McMahon, and Tavares. I thought that they looked really good the other day. They were absolutely buzzing towards the end of the game. Then obviously Tavares able to finish that one off in overtime. They seem like they have risen to the occasion. Marner, Tavares, and Nylander here without Matthews, and I think it continues here tonight. It would be kind of fun to get a win against the Oilers without Matthews in the lineup here as well. Our friends over at Oilers Nation might go into a little bit of a panic too, but we'll see. We'll see. Defensive pairings for tonight, we'll take a look at over on Daily Faceoff here as well. Defensive pairings, not really the biggest fan of pairing one. Just going to be real honest there. Morgan Rielly and Jani Hakanpää. Morgan Rielly playing much better this year, but he's been doing so with Tanev. He's been doing so with Ekman-Larsson. Ekman-Larsson came here, has been incredible. Tanev came here, has been this quiet, just super under the radar, great addition that just kind of calms everything down, is a great partner to have for anybody that he goes with. And those guys have been impacting the game defensively in such a positive light. It kind of alleviates some of the pressure from Rielly. Jani Hakanpää hadn't played a game since last March. He jumps into his first one there against the Capitals the other day, and as Rosie and I discussed on the postgame show, you can't judge him too much, but he looked slow. I think that's expected, but you're putting him on the first pairing with Morgan Rielly here. I think it's doing a disservice to him and doing a disservice to Rielly, in all honesty. I feel like you put Rielly in a bit of a tougher situation because he might have to be relied upon defensively a little bit more. Just if Hakanpää can't keep up with the pace at certain points, then okay, now Rielly's going to have to face a lot more. And then you're also putting Hakanpää in a weird position there where it's like, hey, this guy hasn't faced that much game action. He hasn't been playing that much, and now he's going to be jumping into a first pairing, playing lots of minutes, playing tough matchups. I don't love that. I just don't. Looking down to McCabe, Tanev, yep, those guys have been great together. No issue there. Ekman-Larsson, Connor Timmins, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a huge Ekman-Larsson fan, but put him with anybody, it feels like at this point, and you're going to have some type of success and be happy about the results. So there you go. Those are our defensive pairings. Anthony Stolarz is at this current moment likely to start as per Daily Faceoff, but I'm really just expecting a Stolarz game here tonight. I don't see why it would not be the case. So as for this game, I'm kind of looking like defensive shutdown from this Leafs team. Keep it tight, low scoring. That's just a rock fight between these two, basically. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. But I feel like at least our goaltending, we've got the edge there, probably by a significant amount. Defense, also the edge on that. Forwards, not so much here tonight, at least. Let's get to our best bet. I talked about a little bit there, the rock fight, lower scoring. I'm kind of looking at the under in this game. I do think it's interesting, but that under is also going to lead us into some other stuff. So let's get into it. Our best bet is brought to you by Bet365, proud partner of the Leafs Nation pregame and the Leafs Nation After Dark. Open an account Bet365 today. Bet on a huge range of markets. Use code NATION, N-A-T-I-O-N. That's code NATION, N-A-T-I-O-N. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. All right. Let's get into what we've got for our best bet here tonight. I am taking a different angle at this one. I'm betting a player on Edmonton. I think that this fits into what I'm anticipating for this game to play out like. I think that it's going to be a tight, tough defensive game. And I feel like we're just not going to see points and goals put up on the board at an alarming rate. So let's go over to Bet365. And again, if you haven't signed up at Bet365, make sure you do so. Look at all the look at all the sports that they're offering. Look at all the markets that they offer. It is absolutely insane. Anything you want to bet, you can find it over on Bet365. Let's pull up tonight's Oilers-Leafs game in the hockey section. We're going to go to players. We're going to go down to the points section, the over-under on points specifically. We're going to go right at the top here. Evan Bouchard under 0.5 points. Yes, we are betting an Oilers player, and we are betting under 0.5 points. Evan Bouchard to not record a point here tonight, plus 125. Look, first of all, there is a slight mathematical edge here just compared to other numbers across the market that we're getting. So you're going to get a little bit of a benefit there, which is why you should be betting at Bet365 anyways. A lot of times they're just having best price in market on all these player props. So why not sign up at Bet365 and get the most every single time that you're trying to place a bet? But Bouchard under 0.5 points plus 125, best price in market by far. I also am anticipating this lower scoring game. I think the penalty kill has been really good. Bouchard is on that power play for the Oilers. I think that this Leafs team could have success here in special teams, at least on the shorthanded side if it comes to that. So limiting Bouchard's ability to get on the board from a power play standpoint. And then again, at 5-on-5, I think the Leafs have just been really, really good defensively. Obviously, this is not just like some being able to dive into, hey, the Leafs against defensemen, shutting down points from those guys or anything like that. And there is going to be a factor of luck or unluckiness in this bet here tonight. But if this is going to play out that way and you're not going to get all these guys putting up points, it's going to be more limited in terms of who gets what and how many guys actually get on the board here tonight. So we're going to take a shot. I'm putting faith in the Leafs defense to limit the Oilers' ability to score tonight. And one of those guys who I feel like could be limited is going to be Evan Bouchard. Top pairing guy, a guy who is really involved offensively or should be involved really offensively for this Oilers team. We're going to take a little bit of a swing. And this is going to kind of just be a way of backing the Leafs defensively without betting on the Leafs defensive metrics. So we're going to go Bouchard under 0.5 points at plus 125. We're going to bet a half unit on this one. It is a smaller edge, and these points bets where you're going to be betting something like that always give me a little bit of a scare, but I like this one here tonight. So we're going to go $50, a half unit on this to profit $62.5 here on tonight's game. We are down 0.26 units on the season, 6-13 record so far. We won the last one. Tavares anytime goal plus 210. Hopefully you guys bet that one with us there. So we profited $105 last game. We are now down $26 on the season. We get this one here tonight. We will be in the positive, up around $40-ish on the year. So let's get this one in the right direction. If you enjoyed the game preview here today, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I will be back following tonight's game, breaking this one down for Leafs Nation After Dark. Hopefully we get low scoring affair, a tight one here between the Oilers and the Leafs. A Leafs victory without Austin Matthews with a banged up Max Domi. Maybe we get a Nick Robertson goal here tonight. Could be interesting. I mean, I'm looking around. Honestly, it's not going to be an official best bet, but other things I'm looking at for this game, you know, getting Nylander involved in some way. The guy steps up in big games. Could tonight be a Nylander anytime goal situation? I wouldn't mind that. Looking into Matthew Nyes, his impact on the game. Maybe there's something there that we can be betting on with Nyes. Those are some things that I'm going to be poking around with throughout the rest of the day. But best bet here tonight, Bouchard under 0.5 points plus 125. Make sure to bet that one with us over at Bet365. Thank you for watching. We will be back later tonight following the game for another breakdown, reacting to everything that happened, seeing what you guys are saying in the chat. Drop your predictions for tonight's game below in the comments. Look forward to seeing them. Look forward to seeing what you guys are betting on yourselves. We will see you all tonight following the game. Keep believing. For more content just like this, including game previews, post-game live shows, Leafs Morning Take Monday through Friday with Nick Alberga and Jay Rosehill with special guests, as well as instant reaction videos, make sure to be subscribed here to the Leafs Nation YouTube channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss anything, and drop a like.